Hi, this is Phil Constantine. Thought I'd show you how to find some ways to find fake profiles when you get new friend requests. And I happen to have one in here, so I'm going to show it to you. Go up here to your notifications or however it is you do it. Got several of them here. In fact, I've had about 12 today, and all but one of them came from a fake profile. And what do I mean by fake profile? Well, it's not set up by somebody who really exists, or they're set up by criminals, porn people, or folks for some reason are hijacking other folks' websites or Facebook profiles, and for some reason trying to get lots of friends. I don't know why. But no, there's various reasons. So here's a way to do it. First off, if you get a thing from a person you don't have any idea who they are, well, that's maybe a fake profile. If you see one, if you're a man and you get one where the only pictures you see are of women with large breasts, and you'll notice there's no comments. You cannot comment on their pictures. Now, every once in a while, you will find one or two comments, but they've turned off the comment possibility, so that way people can't warn other folks they're probably fake. All right, so now, if you look right here, it says Katie or Kitty Williams. All right, here where it's under the name, profile area right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is you'll look up here at the top, the address, Facebook, friends, profiles, and all kinds of numbers. All right, well, you click on posts. All of a sudden, this up here says Zorbia Orina. Now, that's the person that they hijacked. Now, either they created a profile called Zorbia Orina and changed it to Kitty Williams, but most likely this was a profile that had already been established by somebody, and they just managed to crack into their profile and then add all of this stuff here. Now, my opinion is these are probably from people that are trying to promote porn sites, or they're trying to get your friends list so that they can send out bunches of friends list and eventually start adding stuff into your Facebook profile. So this is one of the primary things to look for up here, is if the name that you see in the address here doesn't anywhere match the name that you see here in this particular part of the page. So again, other things to look for. Do they have comments down here? Do they allow people to share comments or post comments? Probably not. When you go back and start looking through their photos, all right, how many photos do they have? Well, this person only has 3. Okay. What kind of friends do they have? Well, this person, out of all the folks in the world, and I do not know them, they decided that they wanted me to be their friend. They have no other friends listed here except for this person right there. So that makes them doubtful as well. Do they have any videos? No activity to show. If you look at the About page, sometimes you'll see where they live, where they work. This person, no workplace, no school, no places. They're single. That's a pretty good giveaway. Now, if you saw somebody out here and it says, where do they work? I work at the San Diego Fish Market. Where do you live? I live in Paris, France. Where did you go to school? I went to school at Oxford or Harvard. Probably not a real profile. Now, that doesn't mean that people that went to Harvard or Oxford could come work at a fish store in San Diego. Not totally out of the area. But the odds are, if you grew up in Paris, you're probably not going to work at a fish store in San Diego. Now, another place, if you'll see where it says they live, well, if you see cities like California City, Ohio City and Ohio, these are very, very teeny tiny towns. And there's maybe 300 or 400 people in some of them. And the odds are that somebody lives in California City, California, well, it's pretty small. And if you were born in Paris and went to Harvard or Oxford, not that you couldn't possibly move there, but the odds are very small. And I think it's mainly from those folks that are just basically have no idea what's the name of a good city to pretend when they're making up fake profiles, not hijacking one, but making up completely fake from the beginning. And there's been a lot of folks who say they work at Facebook, right here where it says workplaces, they'll say they work at Facebook. So if you see something that says they work for Facebook, and they live in California City, California, it is an absolute total fake. Nobody from Facebook works there. There is no facility in California City. Similar thing for Ohio City in Ohio and several other places like that. So those are just a couple of the things you could look for to see if these folks that are trying to come into all of your Facebook friendship requests to see if they're really real. So let's take a look at this one. I have not opened this one yet, so we'll see what's here for Jane Alfred. All right. Jane right here actually has some photos. Oh, there we go. Look at this. A good-looking woman, large breasts, and lots of pictures of it. Now, they are allowing some comments, so who knows what this will be. Will you be my Valentine? Now, another thing to look for. How long have they been posting? Have they only been posting 2 or 3 times? Probably not real if you don't know this person and all of a sudden they want to be your friend. Now, another idea of someone that's been hijacked, when you go look at the names, and if the name that you see right here, which in this case is Jane Allred, so let's click on posts. Look at this, Asuni Saluaiman. So odds are this person's real name isn't Jane Allred. Whoops, sorry about that. Go back into this. And another thing you'll notice sometimes, now in this one it doesn't have a lot of photos. We'll go through it and see. Nope, just the 4 photos. And this says they're in San Diego, Texas, but they were a few days ago, or a year ago, they were in Nigeria. Now, that's probably the real person that originally owned this. But as you look at the photos, sometimes on these you'll see lots and lots of what we would call Europeans, Caucasians, and the first several bunches of pictures. And then as you scroll down, all of a sudden it changes to an entirely different kind of person. You'll see people from with Arabic names. You'll see people from Africa. You'll see initially it's a white woman up on top, and then you'll see a bunch of photos posted by black teenagers down on the bottom, or names or Arabic folks or folks from Asia that are nowhere near related to them ethnically. Now, that doesn't mean you can't have friends in Africa. It doesn't mean you can't have friends who are of different ethnicities. But when you see the name is completely different, and this looks like a name that you would see in Africa or Asia or the Middle East, and yet they say their name is Jane Allred, probably not a real person there. And we'll just see if there's another one in here just going through. All right, here we got Smith Mormon Piper. Who's Smith Mormon Piper? Well, looky here. And I'm just literally opening these things up. Lives in California City. Again, there's about 300 people that live in California City. How do I know that? Because I checked it out. There may be a few more now. So most likely, I'm going to tell you, oh, looky here. Women with large breast photos. Oh, looky here. People that are African Americans or just Africans. So we'll scroll down. How many openings do they have? Oh, they moved to California City January the 25th. Oh, look, here's a phone number for a woman with large breasts. So the odds are this is probably not the real person. Now, looky here. Now we have somebody with a different kind of face. Now, looky here, in Africa. Now, as you continue going down, good morning, Nigeria. How are you doing? So most likely this was a Facebook profile of somebody in Nigeria. And then somehow or another, the criminals out there that are trying to hijack these profiles, somehow or another got into their passwords or whatever and managed to steal their profiles. So those are the kind of things to look for. Feel free to share this video or this link to anybody else who would like to know how to spot fake profiles that are coming in. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please feel free to make comments below as long as the language is family friendly. And if you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button below. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the circle with my picture in it in the lower right-hand corner of the video. The arrow is pointing at it now. And once you have subscribed, you can be notified of when I have a new video posted by clicking on the bell icon in the description field below the video. Thanks again for watching.